What's going on, YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry and I am the Crypto Vet. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to do some quick updates on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. I'm going to go ahead and do some just quick updates on one video, and then I'm going to do more detailed analysis individually on each one that I'll do in separate videos just to kind of cut the videos down. And then if you don't feel like listening to all my other bullshit, you don't have to. But please like and subscribe. Join the Discord channel. Link is in the description, and I do have it fixed. If you're not already following me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter, XRP Veterinarian, where I do live updates. And I also just started streaming on Twitch, and I have that all set up, and I will be coming out with a schedule I'm planning on as of right now to start on Sunday. That way I can do the weekly candle close, but I will possibly do it a little sooner than that. It just all depends on how fast I can get everything set up. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, here on CoinMarketCap, we can see that Bitcoin is up about 0.1%, not much. XRP is down about 1%, and Ethereum again up a little bit. We've been trading kind of sideways in a small downtrend, but we're going to go over that here right quick. So first, let's go ahead and start off on Bitcoin. So I already have a bunch of stuff drawn on here, so I'm going to take some of it off. If you watched my last video, I said that we had broken out of this ascending channel and that we got support with this bounce at the 1100 area. Started to come up, and it looks like we tested the top of our previous support, now resistance, and then it kind of looks like we may be forming a falling wedge. Well, this is kind of counterintuitive here because this falling wedge is typically a bullish pattern, but we didn't have a full test up here. We've only had one real test of this top resistance here, so I'm not quite sure if I would really feel comfortable, but we do have a lot of tests on the bottom, right? So if this was a true falling wedge, we would most likely see, if we say we broke out here at the 11, the distance from as we were coming out of it is what we would be expected to come up. So we could get right back up to the 12,000. Let's see, it'd probably be, we'll just do this move here. That'd bring us up to about the 12.2 region if we were to break out. I'm not really set on this, but I'm trying to show you all possibilities that I do see here. So that's just one thing to consider. I still do think that we are going to come down and test this here one more time, and we can either start trading sideways here and eventually break below and go quickly down, or we could bounce right here and then actually make that move up, get back into our ascending channel, and kind of go from there. So as far as Bitcoin goes, we're just going to have to see. Looks like right now we're at 11.4, so we're above that 11.3 area where we had good support here the last day or so. So we're just gonna have to kind of see what's going on there. As far as other indicators, we do have potentially a cross here on the 4-hour, which could get us to come up and test this resistance again here. Problem is we got a lot of resistance right here and not as much momentum as we'd like to see, but there is a lot of bullish news. There was I can't remember the fund. I was trying to find the article, but I wanted to get this video out here, so I'll just the article will be in my Discord by the time this video is uploaded. But the huge firm just announced a new Bitcoin fund that you have to have at least $100,000 just to even get into it. So, this is going to bring big money to cryptocurrency overall. So we're just going to have to wait this out. I'm not doing any trades right now. I wasn't able to trigger my trade to go up because I had set for about 11.6. If it did get up to 11.6, I had a long position up to 12,000 even on high leverage, but it never got triggered. So let's go ahead and go to Ethereum. So I have the weekly chart up on Ethereum, and we can see right now where we're trading currently is just below this point. Where is it at? About right here, about 447. This was a very, very strong resistance and support before. So we bounced on it here, or sorry, not resistance, very strong support once we got over 447. Well, you can see that it became resistance for us this time. And now we're starting to head back down, but we are still in a nice ascending channel. Our RSI is starting to get back into a good zone that we like to see, and we can see our MACD is still doing pretty good. I might have to move my face real quick. Look at that. MACD's looking good, but what do we see in the short term? So the last thing here is we also kind of have like this little W here. We're setting higher lows, and we have set a higher high. We're just kind of seeing where it goes. So if we move to the daily here, let me get this all zoomed out. You can see that we had that crazy rally that came up, but we actually broke below. Our MACD crossed when we come up to this point here, and even after we got back up, we're starting to head down. Well, one thing that I do see that we may be forming in just the short term is a little head and shoulders pattern. And paid attention or know anything about technical analysis, a head and shoulders pattern typically breaks at the neckline to the downside. So I'm just showing you this as just a little visualization here. We went up, so the neckline would be right where we found these flat candles there, and these wicks have been extending to. We formed the left shoulder, we came up, we have the head. Actually, this would have to be more this way to really visualize it, but we came up and now we're still coming down to test this neckline. So if we do break below this, you know, the move would be equivalent to the rise that came to the head and shoulders pattern. You could say it as far as down here, but realistically, I would say the rally before you got to the pattern. So this mark over here is about somewhere around here. So we could see that we could come down to about 340-ish if this, you know, short-term head and shoulders pattern does come to fruition. But I see if we do come down this far, it would probably be just a steady decline down back to around 300, which would be the big even that hopefully we could hold. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. And if we went ahead and did just a quick fib retracement on it, we'll just go from the bottom to our top here, where we actually got to, and you can actually see that that measured move puts us right down to the 0.5 fib line. So, you know, that would be a very likely scenario that could play out, but we could also get a nice bounce right where we are here on the 0.5 fib fan line as well. So I would definitely keep watching. It's looking more bearish to me on Ethereum than bullish, but you know, Ethereum's got a lot of news out, you know, market's a lot of speculation, so you kind of have to just see where it goes. As far as short trades, since I do expect Bitcoin to go down a little bit, I could expect Ethereum to come down a little. I would say 365-ish, somewhere around there would be a good price point. But overall, I would say just hold on to your Ethereum. Don't touch that shit. Don't sell it, because who knows what could happen, especially with the news that like XRP's new Flare network is going to integrate smart contracts in the Ethereum network, so to allow scalability. But without further ado, let's go ahead and head into XRP. So on this chart here, I got a lot of shit going on, right? That's only because I've been doing a lot of short-term trading on XRP. Well, coming out, if I zoom back, we had our initial rally up. We were in this descending channel. We broke out. We formed a little bull flag, symmetrical triangle here. Oops. And we broke out of that again. Let me move these numbers away so you can see a little better. We broke out, we went up, and now we've been on this little downhill slope here. I'm using the 2-hour chart just because it showed it was just a good visualization between, you know, the 1 to the 4 hour without having to jump between the charts. I have this 0.29 and the 30 cents here. This is the little pocket where we've been having a lot of indecision as well as a lot of support and resistance. So I really want to see us get back up to 30 cents for sure if we're going to remain very bullish on XRP. But just like we had with Ethereum and Bitcoin, we were having kind of conflicting little trends, right? Well, you know, we've been having tons of little breakouts. We would come down, but now we are below our really, really strong support that we were hoping to hold. And now we're down to the 0 level here, which is the bottom of our rally that we had before. So I really hope that XRP can stay and hold this. However, we've been testing this line multiple times, and this is right down at about between 27.35 and 27.50. But 27.50, just big even, I'm using that as my main support. I was attempting to make some trades if we did get to about 720 124, something like that. I was going to attempt to short further, but I'm a little worried to get to buy in now. But with this 2-hour chart specifically is we're about to have a bearish cross on the MACD. So the last couple times we've had a bearish cross, we've had a huge decline. So 29 cents down to 27.5 cents. We had a bearish cross right here, which of course we saw that first one coming down, and then we had a bearish cross here, came down. So on the 2-hour, it's kind of been a very good identifier of where the next bit of momentum is going to go. I didn't quite see a lot of these crosses on the 4-hour, and then on the 1-hour, I got a lot of bounces, so it was really hard to time it that way. But the 2-hour proved to be a really, really good indicator. So I drew this last ascending channel here, which we did break out, but we are finding good support right at the 2750. So I do expect this to go down a little bit more before it goes up, only because we keep testing this spot. But again, this is kind of a hard thing to judge and trade right now because everything's based off of Bitcoin and its ability to go up or down. If it follows what it does. So we're just going to have to wait and see. If we do head to the downside, I feel like we'll get picked up really, really fast at probably around 26 cents. This the next big even 27 would probably just get blown through pretty fast if we did have a flash crash, but that would be another point to check on. If we wanted to do the full fib, we can go down to here, about there, and we can see that we got the 26 cent mark is right at the 0.5. So that's why I picked that as a stronger support than the 27. But like I said, we could trade right here sideways for a long ass time, and it's just showing us how strong the new 2750 mark is for XRP. So if we move to the daily, just to get a step back here, we are been below our 25 moving average here, and we are below our initial ascending channel that we had. So this here to me is confirmation that we are going to break to the downside. But like I said, you gotta kind of pick this as you go here, and I'm not one to short XRP for the long run, so will just back out on trading for now. Maybe small amounts like 100, 200 XRP here and there with high leverage. Hope I catch a good swing to make 300 or 400 XRP, but I'm definitely not touching my big bags to trade this market right now. I'm a hodler, and I'm not going to sell it just because I think it's going to drop 4 cents and I can buy an extra couple thousand with the money I sell now. So as far as Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum, I do think that we are going to have a retracement down before we go up. There's a couple key levels on each coin that I'm looking at. I have those in the Discord. So again, Discord is completely free. Come in, ask me any fucking question you want. Ask anybody that's already in there. If you ask me a question, I might put out a video within an hour on it because I'm just reading charts, playing video games. But I'll answer stuff as quickly as I can. So the link is in the description for the Discord. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I welcome you. I do XRP giveaways as well as other things, so please stick around. Promise I'm not a scam, even though some people said I was. And also I was told that there's people trying to use my name as far as emails, scams, saying that they were me. You should come in the Discord or message me on YouTube. That's the only way I'm going to respond back to you. I will not email you. I don't even know your fucking email. So don't fall for any of that shit. There's a lot of scams going on right now. But again, thank